PC Game Pass is here. What this means and what games are available. Stay tuned. As part of NVIDIA and Microsoft's collaboration to bring more choice to gamers, the new Microsoft Store integration has been added to GeForce NOW that lets gamers stream select titles from the Xbox PC Game Pass catalog on GeForce NOW starting today. With the Microsoft Store integration, members will see a brand new Xbox button on supported PC games and can seamlessly launch these titles across their devices, provided they have an active Xbox Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass subscription. If you're looking to get one, the link is in the description. Sign-ups start at $1. Now please be aware that this also means that standalone games through the Microsoft Store are also supported. You don't have to have a Game Pass subscription to play these games if you already own the game on the Microsoft Store. Also note that Game Pass also supports several EA Play and Ubisoft games. To play those games on Game Pass, I've made a tutorial here. Also note that it's not all PC Game Pass games that are supported. To play a game on GeForce NOW that is on Game Pass, the game has to be in the GeForce NOW library first. So as of now, I can't just play Halo or Forza on GeForce NOW because they haven't added it to the platform yet. They'll be rolling out more Microsoft games as they would normally each week. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned every Thursday at 9 AM Eastern for the latest GeForce NOW news and game updates. I'll also list the games supported with the Microsoft Store later in the video. Side note, the Microsoft integration is new, so there might be some issues playing on the platform. There is an NVIDIA support page for commonly known issues. Feel free to check that page out if you're having problems with Microsoft games. The link is in the description. Now if you're excited about using Game Pass on GeForce NOW, the prize for this week in the GeForce NOW Ultimate Kovacs Challenge is a 6-month Xbox PC Game Pass subscription. So try your luck this week to get a chance to play your favorite Xbox games on GeForce NOW. Now let's talk about Gamescom for a moment. GeForce NOW has announced that they will be delivering AAA titles for members to stream from the cloud at launch, including Alan Wake 2, the Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty expansion, and Payday 3. Now to be honest, I expected these to come since GeForce NOW already supports games from these series, so it's nothing really super newsworthy. Alan Wake 2 is coming out on October 27th. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty expansion launches on September 26th. And Payday 3 should come out of the vaults on September 21st. See what I did there? And you might be noticing DLSS 3.5 on these games. The GeForce NOW Ultimate tier will also be getting new DLSS 3.5 support, which includes ray reconstruction. Basically, it's AI enhancing ray tracing to improve visuals and improve frame rate. Should be a great update to help gameplay even further. Now what you might have noticed is that they didn't announce anything about Starfield coming to the platform. Yeah, giant red flag. Now I haven't heard anything about this, but I believe they launched support for the Microsoft Store as a setup to support Starfield in the next week or two. They might be keeping us on our toes. I truly think they'll give us an announcement next week regarding launching Starfield, especially since usually they give us next month's game updates at the end of the month. We should definitely know by next week, which is the last day of the month, a day before early release. Fingers crossed. Now for this week's games. There are 25 games launching this week, kind of. Technically, there are only 4 legit new games this week. Every other game is already on GeForce NOW supported by another digital platform. 19 of these games are Xbox games that are now supported for the Microsoft Store. First we have Age of Empires, the Definitive Edition, Age of Empires 3, the Definitive Edition, Age of Empires 4, Crusader Kings 3, Dead Cells, Deathloop, Gears 5, Grounded, Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, No Man's Sky, Pentiment, Quake, Shadowrun, Dragonfall, The Director's Cut, Stellaris, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Valheim, Warhammer 40k Darktide, Wolfenstein Youngblood, and Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus. Now the rest of the games for the week are Steam games, in which you'll notice that Doom 2016 is a Microsoft game that is on Steam, but not available on the Microsoft Store or even Game Pass. Quite odd. But we do have it on Steam, so we'll be showcasing it. Next we have WrestleQuest, a new release on Steam. Jump Light Odyssey, a new release on Steam. Blasphemous 2, a new release on Steam. And finally, Ride 5, a new release on Steam. If you like this week's news overview of GeForce Now, feel free to give us a like. Also, make sure to subscribe at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.